Today on the Life Surfing Podcast, what way to deal with changes in life?
Then it gives the impression that, everything is in grip. It's a nice aspect of life that we have many moments like that. But we should not get into the belief that everything is under control. Nothing is under control in reality.
My question is very simple. I put it now like this. How to live with change?
Yes, it is a very valuable challenge which everybody has to confront sooner or later. And the sooner the better, because it is not how we are used to. We are used to holding to that what is nice and comfortable and imagining that it will be there for ever and ever, that will continue on and on. But on many occasions life shows to us that, hey, it is there today, but tomorrow it is going in a different direction. And when we are not inwardly prepared for it, then the disappointment is there, the sadness is there, the pain is very strong. But when we befriend this fact of life, that in life everything is going on changing, that is what one of the basic reminders from Buddha was, anicca, means nothing is permanent. This is very uncomfortable thought for the normal way of going about life, because we don't want to confront such feelings. We want to have everything controllable. We want to believe that when I go in a certain way, then like the train comes at a certain time and it should take 20 minutes or 40 minutes to the destination, and so then in the office you have this kind of activity. So when everything looks like under control, then it gives the impression that, everything is in grip. It's a nice aspect of life that we have many moments like that. But we should not get into the belief that everything is under control. Nothing is under control in reality. Life is supporting us in many ways that we can go on. But everywhere also there are unexpected factors coming. And once this is becoming conscious to you, that even when you are intending to be, for example, just the other day I was having a good laugh with Dana. She said, we can meet today for sure at 1 o'clock. I said, good. But then at 1 o'clock she was not anywhere nearby, 1:15, and Eleanor said, Dana has not called yet, what happened? I said, I will wait a little bit and then call. And then, of course, as it is to be expected when she's working in certain areas where other factors are involved, then she said that, something was happening. I said, that is very much part of our life, that it is like that. And so always give a 10% chance for the unknown. The ego would like to say, it is like that, okay, I have it in control, this is like that, this is like that. But when you are a little bit alert and aware, then you will see that it is not in control. Some things are, and some things you can always have unexpected factors coming in between. So even if every day the train is coming at the same time, but don't take it for 100% granted and think that this is like that. Be prepared in life to have a certain 10% open for the unknown. And this 10% open will be very valuable, because then you remind yourself that many things are working and pragmatically going like that, but it can all change, it can all be different next moment, in next context. So you have to befriend the fact of the passing phenomena, the fact that everything is changing, everything is moving. There was a Dutch filmmaker. He made a short film, a kind of documentary, which was titled something like this, Panthera. Means the way it was translated, it was said that everything is moving. And he was bringing the attention to every little tiny aspects where apparently it is so stable and solid, but even in the so-called solid rock, there's a energy movement. There are changes taking place. So the more wakeful we become in life, the more we are also aware of it. And naturally the fear is there that, oh, I would like to have it like this always, and I don't want to have any problems, I don't want to have it changing. But the more realistic, the more pragmatic we become, the more we will have to see that I have to be ready to leave everything and go. I come with nothing, I have to go with nothing. I cannot take anything with, neither this body, nor the personality, nor anything which I want to take with. So once this is more conscious to us, you start relaxing with the fear. You watch the fear. Because against whom can you fight? The fear is human, fear is natural. Look at the fear so that you are not letting it unconsciously overtake your life energy. You are letting it become more transparent to yourself, what way the phenomena of fear is working in you. And as you bring your attention to this phenomena of fear, you will also see that the fear is connected with your identification with the body, your identification with the personality, your tendency to hold to this or that. And once this becomes also conscious to you, and you are not trying to blindly hold to anything, then it becomes an inward loosening up, inner relaxation, an inner letting go. That is why it is very important that during the day-to-day life process, where you don't have immediate problems and challenges, to take time to consciously let go of everything. There's one of the exercises which I have given to everybody who is in some of the seminars, and which is also once a week practiced in the Life Surfers house. There is the silent inner letting go. Its orientation is this: bringing the attention to the idea of the I, me and mine. Looking at that, from your side, you are not trying to hold to any of that. That is not because there is some immediate problem and somebody is trying to force you into something, or that there is some danger. No, you are inwardly reminding yourself to relax, not to hold to anything in particular. And when you learn consciously to relax, you also start seeing many things that we are often holding in a particular way. Even the standpoint, the attitude, the body stage. It's all connected with this unconscious fear. But when you start seeing that and are not following it blindly, you start noticing that your body also loosens up. You become more at ease. You feel more in touch with the flow. So, in this way, become aware of the nature of the reality and see that we cannot do something to force life to be different. We have to understand life rather than trying through our concepts that I want life to be like this, I want life to be like that. That's absurd. Fire is hot, ice is cold. So it is all aspects of nature. So it is change in life is part of the life process. So our part, our capacity as human being is to become familiar with the way nature is working in us and to befriend it. That means we don't go blindly into a fighting approach. Instead, try to understand. And the more you disentangle yourself from the fighting approach and be open to understand life more deeply, the more it will become transparent to you that everything in life is having its significance. Nothing is how it should not be. Only when we are looking with particular interest and wishes, we may come in conflict. But when we are not holding to any kind of concept and knowledge of how it should be, then we see that life is flowing and flowering in its way, and there is an incredible, unfathomable intelligence, playfulness, grace behind the whole manifestation of life. I have been recently mentioning about the Zen master who was asked by one of his disciples, what is your wish now that you have become awakened, and what do you wish? So the Zen master put on a little serious face and he said, I wish that after winter, spring is coming. And after spring, summer is coming. And after summer, autumn is coming. The disciple who asked the question, he said, but is that not how it's all happening? That's how it is normally happening. And the Zen master smiled and said, everything is going on so much gracefully, so much in tune, with so much care and support for everyone. Our approach should be to understand it rather than judge it in the normal, fixed way. And that makes a big difference. We are capable to understand because we can look at the judgmental process going on in us without identifying with it. That is the unique quality of the human being. Because of that, we can also look at our mind. We can look at all the thoughts, all the feelings, all the desires, all the anxieties, all the calculations. And interestingly, this capacity of consciousness which enables us to see all this without identifying with them helps us to clear the life energy from getting trapped in all these patterns. So the human being can be without being anybody in particular. And this is the deepest difference between the human being and other living beings. All the other living beings are in their own way in tune with life. But the human being can not only again become attuned to life, but can also see what way nature is working and become aware how much we are part of this wondrous, mysterious reality. So let it become a deeper inquiry, a deeper journey of discovering what you truly am, what your reality is. And that will take you beyond the fear, beyond the anxiety, and allow the celebration of the wonder, celebration of the blessing that you have to be in this body, to be able to ripen through all the positive and negative experiences what you make. And the more consciously you go through it, the more free you become. So this is the chance for us as a human being, but it is a chance which we can only realize when we take the initiative and confront whatever is there directly and deeply. Any other questions in anyone?
The Life Surfing Podcast will be back next week. In the meantime, make sure that you're following us right here on Spotify.